God could talk to you, and he could reveal things to you just by the little things. It could be when a bird flies through the air. It could be when the wind blows. It could be when you see, say a caterpillar, you know what I'm saying? It could be when you're in the store, anything. God could talk to you and give you revelations through anything, right? So I went into the store. I went to the $1.25 tree store, right? And I was in line. I was putting my stuff up, and I so happened to see a young man standing behind me, and all he had was a drink. So I'm like, oh, that's all you have? He like, yes, ma'am. I'm like, you get in front of me. He's like, thank you, ma'am. Right? So as soon as he was there for maybe a few seconds, and and then another lady that was in front of me was checking out. She like, that's all you have? She's like, yeah, go ahead and put his drink. I'll pay for his drink. So he said, oh, thank you, man. First he said, are you sure? She said, yeah. And he said, thank you, man. He walked out the door. And I was smiling the whole time like, dang, that was a blessing. The first blessing was me allowing him to get in front of me, meaning that he think that he had to wait a little longer, even though he wasn't impatient or anything. It's just that you have to wait. There's two people in front of him already, and all he had was a drink. And we both had like a cart full of things, right? So I'm like, get in front of me. Cool. That was the first blessing. So he got in front. He didn't have, so he had to spend as much time in the store as he thought. And the other blessing was that he got his stuff paid for. So now I'm thinking, I'm putting stuff I'm in a whole nother store, and I'm putting stuff in the car, and God was like, that right there is a process. So you think, it's like, I don't know who this is for, but you think your process is going to be longer than, longer than you think. You think your process is going to be long, but little do you know, you're going to be cutting line. You're going to be skipping. You're going to be skipping people. Either people are going to let you, something's going to happen, you get in the front, you're number 30, but pretty soon you're going to be number 1 in line in your process, so you can start your process, whatever process it is. And on top of that, your process is going to be paid for. Your process is already paid for. You ain't got to nothing. You ain't got to pay nothing for this process, for whatever it is, for home ownership, for a car, for school, for a loan, whatever the process is that costs money is already paid for. Not only you don't have to pay for it, you don't have to wait a long period of time for it to, for you to get what you're going to get. You know what I'm saying? So that did something for me. Something for me. Not only that, my process, whatever I'm getting ready to do, that process, that paperwork, whatever.